The conflict between the United States and Iran continues to intensify, with both sides exchanging heavy strikes across the region. Iran says it launched attacks on U.S. military assets across the Gulf in response to recent American strikes, while Washington accuses Tehran of targeting another vessel in the Gulf, deepening fears of a wider regional conflict. One of the biggest flashpoints remains the Strait of Hormuz. Iran says it has closed the strategic waterway and warned that shipping will not resume unless U.S. military intervention ends. The move has sharply reduced maritime traffic through the strait, raising concerns over global energy supplies and sending oil prices more than 3% higher. Iranian state television also reported that Iranian forces fired warning shots at two ships in the Strait of Hormuz following reports of explosions near the waterway. The latest US strikes have also caused casualties and damage inside Iran. Iranian state media reports that two people were killed and three injured in attacks on Abadan in southwestern Iran, while another strike in Isfahan province reportedly killed one person and wounded seven others. State media estimates suggest around 20 people have been killed in the latest wave of US attacks since hostilities resumed. Iranian officials also say the United States targeted civilian water infrastructure in Khuzestan and Bushehr provinces, temporarily disrupting water supplies to Kharg Island. In Mashhar, one person was killed and four others injured after a U.S. projectile struck an agricultural water pumping station, according to provincial authorities. Meanwhile, Iran's Revolutionary Guards have warned that continued U.S. involvement could trigger further disruptions in the global oil and gas sector. Iran insists its attacks in Gulf countries were aimed solely at U.S. military positions and not at the countries themselves. Diplomatic efforts are also under growing strain. Iran says its interim agreement with the United States has entered a crisis stage, accusing Washington of failing to uphold its commitments. Tehran also claims U.S. pressure has obstructed efforts to reach a joint mechanism with Oman to manage navigation through the Strait of Hormuz. According to Iranian officials, recent talks in Oman focused only on the strait and not on broader negotiations. At the same time, Iran says it is continuing talks with mediators from Qatar, Pakistan, and Oman in an effort to prevent any further escalation in the conflict. Foreign Ministry spokesman Ismail Bakai said mediators are continuing their efforts to reduce tensions and avoid a wider war.
به سازوکاری دست پیدا بکنیم که عبور ایمن کشتی‌ها از تنگه هرمز رو فراهم کنیم. متاسفیم که به دلیل فشارهای پیدا و پنهان آمریکا بر عمان این امر محقق نشد. در دفاع از خودمون تردید نخواهیم کرد. هر منطقه‌ای، هر بخشی از هر کشوری که مورد استفاده قرار بگیره برای تعرض به جمهوری اسلامی ایران قاعدتاً مشمول اقدامات دفاعی ایران خواهد بود. میانجی‌ها بله کارشون تداوم مساعی جمیله برای جلوگیری از تسعیر تنش هست و طی این روزهای اخیر هم با هم قطر هم با عمان که خب ما جلسه‌ای رو برگزار کردیم و هم با پاکستان ما در ارتباط بودیم و این تماس‌ها ادامه داره.
Elsewhere in the region, Bahrain says it intercepted several Iranian drones and missiles targeting the kingdom after Iran claimed it had struck U.S. military facilities there. The conflict is also prompting international responses. The United Kingdom has designated Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps as a terrorist organization under new national security legislation. According to British media, the new law makes supporting or materially assisting the IRGC a criminal offense punishable by up to 14 years in prison. The escalating tensions are continuing to rattle global markets. Brent crude rose 3.4% to $78.55 a barrel, while US West Texas Intermediate gained 3.5% to $73.92. Analysts warn that continued disruption in the Gulf could fuel inflation concerns and keep pressure on global financial markets as uncertainty over the conflict grows.